Hey guys, what's going on? If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you're not, welcome back. Today is Sunday, September 12th. This is going to be episode 3 of the lean bulking series, as you probably already know. Since it's Sunday, this is going to be a rest day for me. So I'll take you guys through what I do or don't do. In this case, cardio, and I'll explain to you why I don't do cardio on a bulk. We'll get into that a little bit later, but currently I'm sitting at 157.5 pounds as of this morning. So we're still right on track. We're just gonna keep on eating at 3,050 calories for the time being. So let's get into the first meal of the day. So we have the obvious 2 staples right here, the Greek yogurt. This is strawberry flavor, and 12 ounces of grape juice with collagen. And then right here we have a serving of dates. These are very, very good for you. We got the gallon that I'll drink today, some water in here for the creatine that I mixed. It's saying to the bottom, I just gotta stir it back up. But yeah, that's our breakfast. So this meal is about 500 calories, so I'm gonna eat this. I don't have too much going on today. It is Sunday. It's a little bit later in the day. It's 9 o'clock. So I don't know what I'll do till lunch. I'm not gonna do any homework today because I'm so far ahead in my classes, it's ridiculous. But I love to use Sundays for a day, like plan out my next week. It definitely takes a lot of stress off of me throughout the week because I know what I need to get done each day. So I normally always feel productive at the end of the days of the week because, you know, I took Sunday to figure out what I need to get done and I'm not just going through the motions. So if you get stressed out easily or you have anxiety like I do, definitely recommend that you take Sundays or a specific day of the week to figure out, like, what do I need to get done on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday? What do I need to get better at? Definitely takes a lot of stress off of you. So I'm gonna go eat this, create a plan for the week, see what I gotta get done. I guess we'll talk closer to lunch. So see you then. So before we get into my lunch, I wanted to talk about cardio while you're doing a bulk, or in my case, not doing cardio when you're on a bulk. Now, just because I don't do cardio on a bulk does not mean that you shouldn't do cardio on a bulk. It really depends on your body type. So the main 3 body types that you could be are Ectomorph, Mesomorph, and Endomorph. Now, depending on which body type that you feel like you lean most into will determine how much cardio that you should probably be doing during a bulk. Now, the first body type is an Ectomorph. An Ectomorph body type usually has a extremely fast metabolism and you don't really have too much problem staying lean and you can lose fat really quickly, but it's also extremely hard for you to gain weight. Ectomorphs are also commonly referred to as hard gainers. Now, if you have a Mesomorph body type, then you don't have too much problem gaining weight, you don't have too much problem losing weight, you have an average metabolism. Now, lastly, if you have an Endomorph body type, then you find it extremely easy to gain weight, the complete opposite of an Ectomorph, but you find it extremely hard to lose weight, which is what an Ectomorph exceeds at. Endomorph body types usually have a slower metabolism, which obviously makes it harder to lose weight. So now that you have an idea of what body type that you might be, you're probably wondering, how much cardio should I be doing as an Ectomorph, Mesomorph, or Endomorph? Now, these are my personal recommendations. Take everything that I have to say with a grain of salt. I can't speak for everyone, and everyone will differ in their own needs. So if you're an Ectomorph like me and you find it really hard to gain weight, and you have just a super fast metabolism, I do not recommend that you do any form of extra cardio on top of your regular strength training routines. It just doesn't make a lot of sense to exert all these extra calories, which means that you have to intake more to gain weight. So that's why I like to stay away from doing cardio when I'm bulking. Now, if you're right in between an Ectomorph and an Endomorph and you have an average metabolism, then I recommend you starting off doing cardio once to twice a week, either doing high intensity cardio for 10 to 30 minutes or low intensity cardio for 30 to 60 minutes. If you're going to do cardio, I would recommend you do high intensity interval training cardio, but if that's not sustainable for your needs, then obviously don't do that. Now, lastly, if you have an Endomorph body type and you find it extremely easy to gain weight and extremely hard to lose weight due to a slow metabolism, then I would recommend you starting off with 2 to 3 days of cardio per week. Now, when I'm not bulking, I love to do jump rope for my cardio, just a quick, 10 to 30 minutes of jump rope. I don't like to go too much longer than that because it is pretty intense and you can lose a lot of calories in a short amount of time with that. So hopefully this provided you with some knowledge on what your body type might be, what cardio you might need or not need to do when you're bulking, and just take everything I said with a grain of salt because, like I said, everyone's body is so different and it really just takes some trial and error. But these tips should guide you in the right direction for finding out what works best for your body. So it is 12 o'clock. I got done with everything I needed to do this morning. So I'm gonna head to, where's I going? Oh, Subway, that's right. Could I get a foot-long Italian herbs and cheese? Steak and cheese, please.
Okay, what kind of cheese?
Pepper jack?
Yes.
So I got a foot-long on Italian herb and cheese bread with some steak and some mayo and green peppers. And then I also got a bag of Harvest Cheddar Sun Chips. Comes out to a total of around 1,200 calories, which kind of shocked me at first. I mean, it makes sense, but I didn't realize it would be that high calorie. So that's good. I might be going back to Subway a lot more now. And since it's kind of a bigger meal, I'm probably not gonna be too hungry for dinner because it's like 1 o'clock right now, but I'll still make a dinner, whatever that might be. So I will catch you guys when I do that. See ya. So it's 5:30, which means it's time for dinner. We got a bagel, this vitamin C supplement, it's called Emergency. You just mix it in some water right here. And then this Jack Link's beef and cheddar stick. By the looks of this, you would probably think that I spent all my money on Subway, but I'm just not too hungry right now. So these are the calories for this meal. And I think I'll just make a bigger meal for like a snack or something later, like a smoothie and some shit, I don't know. We'll figure it out. So while I eat this, I'm probably just going to start editing this video today so that I can kind of get it knocked out, or the majority of it knocked out, because all of the background editing does take a little bit. So probably just do that and catch you guys at 8 or 9 when I make my last meal of the day. So see you then. So it is 8:30. I just got done making the last meal of the day. So we got 2 Rice Krispie treats right here, and then I made a 800 calorie shake. I drank a little bit of it. It was like up to here and I forgot to film it. So but yeah, so I made this shake. In here is 170 grams of frozen berries, 40 grams of these Quaker oats. I think they're like the whole grain Quaker oats. And 3 tablespoons of this peanut butter. I also added 10 ounces of 2% milk and a scoop of protein powder. Put in a blender. Easy 800 calories right there. So these are the calories for the last meal of the day, and that pretty much ends off episode 3. As always, here's the breakdown for the total calories consumed today and the macros and everything. But yeah, I can't believe we're already done with episode 3. This seems to be going by pretty fast. I'm definitely glad that I chose to do this weekly series because it gives me something that I can stay consistent with and provide value to you guys. And not only that, but it provides some motivation to myself to be able to see this progress, because it can be a kind of slow process at first, but over time you definitely see the build up, kind of like I was talking about in the last episode. The most important thing when it comes to fitness is not how fast you can get to a certain goal. Like, it's not how fast that I can get to 160. It's not about how fast you can lose weight or whatever your goal is. It's about how consistent that you can stay in the long term. And like always, if you made it to this point of the video, thank you so much for watching the whole thing. If you did enjoy it, make sure to turn that like button, that beautiful blue color, and subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this. And I'll see you guys in episode 4. Let's go.
Look, false personas, all is hopeless in the game now. The wrong devotion flows through those who chase the same cloud. The pollen flowing through the industry got this congested. I'm XXL if they fit the pen in. Fuck who they pick is